Hi everyone, this is Lisa from Happytohook Creations. Today is Sunday. It's the 24th of November, and I'm back and settled in from my event today. I had my daughter and her boyfriend and my granddaughter and my son all over for dinner. So I'm just now getting time to kind of sit down and give you guys a recap of my craft show today. It feels weird because I think this is only like the third Sunday I've done this year. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, about the third Sunday. Anyway, I want to start by saying hi to all my subscribers. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by and hitting that like and subscribe button. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back and thank you so much for returning. Appreciate it. Now, if the 24th happens to be your birthday, then happy birthday to you. If it is your anniversary, then happy anniversary to you both. And congratulations. Now, it was really busy today, you guys. Busier than I thought because it's just like it was in like a rec room type of thing. It's actually the athletic club. I think that's what it was called, the athletic club, because I kept thinking for some odd reason, oh, it's probably at a church or something. So my daughter Jessica's house is within walking distance of where I was at. So I got to see her. I got to see my grandson, my little Jacob. He brought me a piece of pumpkin pie. Every year he does a fundraiser from his school where you can purchase desserts. You can buy something for yourself or you can buy something for a military family as well. So we always do both. We always get, a pie or some cinnamon rolls or something, and then we always buy a pie for a military family to be donated to them. So it was really fun. Was very busy. I will definitely do the event again, not because they were busy, but because I feel like they were really organized. They had their signage out in the streets. You could tell that there was an event going on. She put a lot of it out on Facebook. Everybody was liking and they were sharing the page, sharing the flyer, and it was busy. I was so happy to see all those people in there. It was crazy. So I've got my book here, got my list. I wanted to tell you guys what sold, and I don't know, I really wasn't paying too much attention about what didn't sell, but but I do have some items that I have to make more of before my next and last show of the year, which will be December 7th. So I've got 13 days. And I wanted to say a special thank you to Joanne, who sent me an email with a cute little top hat and also a Santa hat for an amigurumi snowman. I can't wait to try them out. It's so cute. Okay, so it was really busy. I had Jordan with me. Jack showed up later to bring me some lunch. So it was really nice. I had a good time. I feel like I'm still kind of low. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can't get this higher. It's probably gonna fall. Oh my gosh, hold on, guys. Ugh. I feel like it's just like really really low. Let's see if that's any better. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know if that helped at all. But anyway, it was really busy, and again, we had so many people that did so many different things, and I had lots of help. My granddaughter and her boyfriend brought me some coffee. Jack brought me lunch, and Jordan ate as well. She kind of eats. She's not big on eating, so I have to make sure that, before she wants something sweet to eat or whatever, that she actually eats something. She ate almost her entire burger and all of her french fries. So maybe she's having another growth spurt. Heaven forbid. The girl's already 5'6.5". She's about 3/4. She's almost 5'7", and she's 11 years old. So we'll see what happens with that. Anyway, I did find a lady. So I was looking Let me show you. You remember the slippers I made? Okay. So these are the slippers that I've got another. Oh, Jordan must have the pink ones. So I've been making these slippers because number one, it clears up a lot of my thicker yarn that I have on this wall right here that I'm going to have to eventually take down to make room or to fix this wall. But I was looking for iron-on things to put on the front. I was looking specifically for stitch for these because I love the color, and I didn't really care about this one. There was a lady right next to me who was selling patches, but none of them were like the same. They were all different, and I'm like, I don't know. But Jack said, well, you could have just gotten like one of each flower or something. That would have been okay. And I thought, well, most people like to have, you know, matching whatever. But he was saying like, put an angel patch on this one, angel front, Stitch's friend, and Stitch. And I thought, oh, or Lilo and Stitch, if I could find them. And then Jack Skellington and, oh my gosh, Sally. I just drew a blank for a second there. Or, you know, Peanut Butter and Jelly or Bert and Ernie. I don't know. Just, and it was a good idea. And I didn't even think about that. I don't think the lady that was next to me was not very busy. So, she said she probably would not come back next year. But, I'm going to tell you what I sold here in a minute. And, you know, we'll go from there. So what I need to do now, first of all, I love my little bag. I wanted to share this with you. Brenda, hi Brenda. She watches all the time. Hi Sue. And she makes my tags for me, guys. She does a fabulous job. Actually, it's her wife Sue that does them. And I got to get these out because I got to get some grid chats made. I got some orders today online, so I better just get those out now. So those these are older tags. Let me show you. I don't even remember where these came from. Some of them were gifts that I received from like coworkers and stuff because they know that I'm, you know, they know that I'm running a business and I like to put my name on everything. So this was before these. This is how old these are. This just says Happy to Hook. So I was Happy to Hook for a long time, you guys, until I changed it to Happytohook Creations because it was causing a lot of conflict. And this is not real leather. No animals were harmed in making these. I don't know why I have to say that because, you know, I eat beef, but do you know what I mean? I mean, it just seems kind of weird. Anyway, so I have 50 of these that I'm going to use up. They're in this bag and they have the little pivots right there. So there are those. I got these. I love these. I don't think she does them anymore. If she does, it's just by, who did these? I'll have to look it up. I don't know. Guys, if you just go to Etsy and enter Grinch label, if it doesn't show up, she doesn't make them anymore. Because I have found some of the people that I've been doing all this time, they don't do them anymore. It just breaks my heart. Because I'm you know, I like them. So these are the ones that Brenda's wife made me. That is my logo. And it is, if anybody, I'm sure everyone knows by now, but the heart in the triangle or triangle in the heart, however you want to do it, is the symbol for adoption. And 2 of my children are adopted. And the middle is yarn and a hook because it's what I love to do as well. And then there's Happytohook Creations. So I've got a ton of these. This was my prototype, I want to say. And, oh, it came from Sweet Pine Hills, custom label engraving. And she said it was okay because I don't think there's a number on there. No. So that's her information. I'll leave it there if you want to take a look at it or screenshot it. Okay. And I also got my Jack Skellington from her. And those just go on the front of the hat. And then Jack bought me these, which is real leather. And I have like 3 left. I had them for a long time. They're a pain in the behind to put together because I don't like, I mean, I don't know. They're not that big of a pain, I guess. But I had to fold them like that and then sew them in. Not that that's a big deal, but I don't know. It was not good for me. It was not good for me. So then, then I thought, oh, there's my other ones. So you see the difference? This is what I was talking about. This is from a totally different person. And then there's these. See, I like them. I like them both, but I like the ones that are enclosed better. So anyway, I have all these pivots screwed on to go with. I've got these. Let me take one out so you guys can see it. I know this isn't like, well, it is crochet related. I was going to say it isn't, because I'm wanting to mark or label all of my items. So, and then you just put the pivot in there and then you're done. So I do like that one as well. And then I think these are the ones she made me. I'm not sure about these. Maybe these are somebody else's. And then I got, oh yeah, that's right. So she, being Brenda, she said, hey, let me show you the colors that Sue is going to offer in her label making. So she sent me, okay, there's 3. So this one is camel, this one is olive, and this is dune. And I liked them all because I have lots of stuff with green, so I could put a green. So I said, just get me a collection of, or a thing of all the colors, because I think it would be great. Then I said, hey, I'm going to be making a bunch of Grinch hats. Can you make me some Grinch tags? It was before I knew I had those. So her green's a little bit brighter. I love it. So this is one of the colors that I'll be using with my Grinch, and I think that's perfectly fine. So yeah, and I've got to make a couple of Grinch hats for this week. So those, she made those for me first. And then I got all my labels, and I want to use these so bad, but I want to use those other ones up too. So what I planned on doing was I'm going to use all my new items on any new hat that I make, any new bag that I make. What else did you can put these on? Any new headbands or ear warmers. That's what I'm going to put on those. All right. And then of course, obviously the Grinch is going to go on the Grinch. So she also gave them to me in this bag. Brenda gave me this bag because she knows I love Star Wars, which I thought was amazing. I was like, oh my gosh, they're for me. I'll take them. Thank you. So I'm going to go ahead and put in another order for her soon, because you guys don't realize I have a lot of stuff made up. So much stuff. So I'm going to use all these smaller labels first. These are the first ones that I've had, the oldest ones. Then these. And then by the time I'm done, I found 3 boxes of items that I've made that are still in the box. And it's, you know why? Because I started making amigurumi and I just didn't have room for all the other items that I was making. So I got to figure this out. I got to do this better, because I don't want my stuff sitting in a box forever. And even if I give them away, the labels can stay on there. I don't, I don't really care about that stuff. I just want it to, I just got them because I wanted them to look nicer. And I actually started buying them after someone gifted me some. And I thought, oh, I kind of like this. So yeah, that's the story behind my Yoda bag. And because I had someone say, someone had asked me why I sent them a hat without a label. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, in your picture, you show a label with your name on it. And so I had to send a label to that person because the picture, it's my fault. I just didn't even think about it. The picture had the label on there. So yeah, I sent her a label and I apologized. She was really nice about it, but she was just like, hey, do you happen to have a label that you show in the hat? Because I mean, it's advertisement, guys. So heck yeah, I sent her a label. So then that got my head kind of thinking, and I thought, man, I should really put my labels on that stuff. Ear warmers, especially the ear warmers and the hats and the it's fall y'all, the shawls, all of that stuff. I probably got like 300. Anyway, all right, let's get to let's get to the message at hand here about my craft show. So this was the first time that I have done the Winter Wonderland event. I've done Christmas in the Village in Williamsville, and then yeah, well, holiday wise, that's the one I've done. I've done that one a few times, but I was never able to get into this one because it was always full. And then going to this event, I found out about 2 more events for next year, and they don't coincide with the ones I already do, and I'm going to sign up for those. So we'll see. So it looks like the whole month of September, every weekend, I'm going to be busy. So the Apple and Pork Fest that we have in Clinton, Illinois, I have not been able to do in the past because it was always on Abby's birthday. It's always the 3rd weekend of September, and yeah, she's the first time I wanted to do it, she was turning 16, and then we had plans for her 17th birthday. We weren't even home, and then this year she turned 18. I don't want to miss those by doing an event all day. So I just opted out. I'm like, nope, just mark me off the list, call somebody else. So I've already reached out to her, and I was like, yeah, I would love to do it this time. No milestones that I know of, and no vacation time. So now that means if I get accepted in every weekend in September will be an event. And it's going to be like a big deal event. The Apple and Pork Fest, if you are even familiar with this area, you would know what that is. And there are like thousands upon thousands of people that show up. I have done it before, and oh my gosh, we were so busy. It was crazy. I sold out of so much stuff. And that one was a 2-day event, a Saturday and Sunday. And it was busier than the 5-day event that I did at Macon County Fair. That gives you an idea. So we just got to wait and see if I get accepted. And that way, you know, the earlier I can ask them about it and know whether I'm in it or not, then the earlier I can get all my weekends set up. So this was called the Winter Wonderland, Sherman Winter Wonderland, because I was in the city of Sherman in Illinois, which is where my daughter lives. I know I've already said that, but I saw my grandson. I was so excited. So this is a rundown on everything that I sold. I sold 1 gnome lovey, 1 chick lovey. It was like a little baby chick. I carried him around, I want to say like, oh my gosh, since Easter. I think I got him around Easter time. But anyway, I finally sold him today. I sold another Grinch lovey, 1 garland lovey, and garland was, I believe, the snowman with the garland around his head and stuff. I sold the ham bone lovey with that really pretty soft blanket. I sold that one. I sold a loaf cat, the blue and spotted loaf cat. I also sold, I know it's got to be on here, I must have wrote them down. Oh, yeah, 2 mini cats. They were both the Christmas cats, the red and white one, and then the Christmas cat that I've been selling, the little mini. So I sold both of those today as well. I sold 6 stingrays, regular size. I wrote down large stingray, but it was probably the medium sized one. It was the blue one that I made the other day, so I sold that one as well. 2 of my snowmen sold. 4 small octos. I sold 10 scrubbies. I had 10 scrubbies, so I sold out of those. I sold 4 dishcloths. I sold 2 axolotls. I sold 4 scrunchies. I only had 1 scrunchie left in their school colors, which is purple and like yellow or purple and gold. Let's see. I sold 2 bucket hats, 1 water bottle, 1 leggy frog. Did I sell 1? Did she buy the green one? Oh, I sold 2 because I bought the rainbow one, and then I had like this off color, this off green. I sold that one as well. I sold 2 pickles. And where was it at? I sold 2 pickles. And then that might be it. Okay, let me see. I know there was something else. Somebody came at the last minute and got, maybe that might have been it then. And no special orders. Someone had asked me if I wanted to make, or if I could make, what was it? I think it was a vest. Guys, it was so busy, and I had on a sweatshirt. Okay. Probably won't do that again. I'll wear a t-shirt and a jacket so that I could take it off, because I had on a sweatshirt and I couldn't take it off. And I was so hot because there were so many people in there. Man, there was a lot of people. It was crazy. I was like, what in the world is going on? I mean, I really thought that, because I mean, they were like lining up waiting to get in there. It was just nuts. But good nuts. Oh, market bags. I sold 4 market bags. I knew I'd remember, because I found a market bag in pumpkin. It was kind of like a ombre kind of color, and I made it and never took a picture of it, but because I finished it, all I had to do was weave in the ends, so I took it with me, and yeah, someone bought that one, so I was really happy. And the other 2 was a blue one, and then I sold a rainbow one. I have 1 left. It was this one that I sold today was in hot, I think it's called hot pink, Haute. It is a crafter's secret from Hobby Lobby, and it is so pretty. And the only reason I made it was because when Rose showed all the bags, Rose from Rose Likes Crochet, when she showed all of the bags that she had made, her market bags, it was earlier this year, I thought, oh my gosh, that's so pretty. So when her and I met up again, I bought a bunch of the pink hot yarn and made a couple of bags with it, because I also make the granny bottom bag that is by Crochet with Claire. So it was a very successful craft fair. I made my booth fee the very first sale that I had, so I was very, very happy. And you know, I don't know, it's not that I'm tensed about making that. I don't get overly like, oh my gosh, if I don't make this much money. I always go in there with the idea was, okay, just let me make my booth fee back and the rest will work itself out. Just give me my booth fee so I'm not losing money. But sometimes you lose money. Sometimes you don't make a sale at all. Sometimes, like a perfect example, I went to a elementary school and they had it was so slow in that place. It was terrible. I sold 3 items and did not make my booth fee back. So sometimes it does happen. But when she came and she was looking at things and we were talking, because I always, say, if you have any questions about anything, you might not see it here, but, I might have it. I only had 1 table because I only had enough room for my table and my my clothing rack. So I had bins of hats with everything, and I had my display out of a hat. And if something sold, or a hat sold, I just put another hat on there. But I like having 1 table here and 1 here, then my rack on the other side, kind of like a U shape, so that people can walk around and I can display all my hats, my scarves, my cowls, my scrubbies, oh man, I sold a spa set. See, I have just been so busy. That just reminded me. The little spa sets that I had in the jar, I sold one of those today as well. So anyway, it was really good, and I was very happy. It was really busy, and I had already signed up to do it again. So it was yet again a successful one. I've had a few that weren't so great this year, but I'll tell you what, you take the good with the bad, right? That's why we do this, to show our work and be appreciated for what we do, and hopefully sell out at markets. So if anyone had a market today on a Sunday, I hope you guys did well too. And if you have any coming up, let me know. I've got one December 7th. December 7th, I've already gotten my map. I know where I'm at. This lady has been advertising for the last month and a half already, and it's not till December. So I'm really hoping that we get a good, just like with this one, They were advertising. People knew where it was going. It's not the first anniversary of it, so it's a recurring thing. I believe it's like 9th or 10th, maybe even longer anniversary of them doing this. So I'm hoping that it turns out well. I am now going to concentrate on stocking stuffer items and like hat and scarf sets. And yes, I am going to get some amigurumi made, but I'm not going to overdo it on the amigurumi. I'll make some more loaf cats because I don't have any more loaf cats that are Christmassy now. I've sold them all. And what else did I say I wanted to make? I wanted to also make some more Santa hats because it is going to be the 7th of December. So I'll make a few more Christmas items, and then, you know, other things that just are small that will fit in a stocking stuffer, or, you know, that could be a stocking stuffer. I don't know what that is. I'm looking. There's so many great patterns out there. I want to make some ornaments. I don't know if I'm going to even have time to get through all of that because I'm trying to get my house ready for Thanksgiving. I got people coming over. You know the drill. So if I have time to sit down and crochet, I want to have a game plan. I want to have it written down. And I'm like, okay, today, axolotls, I don't have any. I had 2. I sold them. I didn't even have time to make any more axolotls. So now I have none, and I got to make at least, I don't know, 5 or 6. 10 would be ideal. And someone sent me, it might have been Joanne, but someone sent me another pattern to try, because the axolotl pattern that I've been using is by Crochet by Jenna. And she said this one's a little bit shorter and there's no adding any color to the back for the tail. So when you close it off, you're done. So I'm going to take a look at it. I like the Crochet by Jenna pattern, but I also like being efficient and being able to just roll out the same thing, you know, make one with 2-tone colors and move on to the next, or just make as many as I can that color and move on to the next. So we'll see what happens. I will keep you guys informed. But yeah, if you've got a craft fair coming up this Saturday or next on the same day as me, let me know. And if you have like a favorite go-to pattern for Christmas time or stocking stuffer, let me know. And thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate your support, and on to the next one. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you when I see you. Bye for now.